This is a story of two holy rivers. One is dirty, polluted and shameful for the city. The other one is clean, serene and the pride of the city. One destroys the city when it floods. The other protects the city during floods. One river bank is the working place of thousands of hawkers and washermen. The other river bank has modern wash areas and a marketplace. On the banks of this river, thousands of people reside in slums. And here, on the banks of this river, resides happiness. Overflows the joy. Sprinkles youth. Where body and mind relax, where the city and river fall in love with each other. Oh, but I forgot to tell you one thing. One river is the past and the other one is the present. The river Sabarmati. This lifeline of the city Ahmedabad, which had almost lost its existence, is today an example of urban innovation. And the reason for this great transformation is the Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project, an urban innovation. At the dawn of the 21st century, one of India's visionary leaders decided to turn a new page in the history of the river. The Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation conceptualized the Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project to restore the city's relationship with its lifeline, which was done through a holistic development program that innovatively encompassed its social, economic and cultural impact on the city. This dream project is being executed along the 11.5-kilometer stretch of the river bank at an estimated capital expenditure of 1,200 crore rupees. Though the project is self-sustaining, its most unique aspect is that out of 204 hectares of the land reclaimed, 29.71 hectares, which is approximately 14% of the total project area, will be sold for commercial use, while the remaining 86% is dedicated to social and harmonious development. But right at the beginning, a series of questions were waiting to be answered. What would happen to more than 10,000 families living in life-threatening conditions on the river banks? Contrary to the routine process of harshly evicting illegal occupants, the project envisaged a more harmonious approach by relocating and rehabilitating approximately 10,000 families to their own pakka houses, fully equipped with civic amenities. This not only improved their standard of living, but also connected them to mainstream society. Today, this transformation is evident on the faces of these people who proudly proclaim their new-found stature. What would happen to around 1,200 unorganized hawkers and approximately 200 washermen who make their living on the river bank? The Sabarmati Riverfront project provisioned for 1,640 vendor spaces at appropriate locations and well-designed dhobi ghats with improved facilities and proper system of waste-water management. What about the sewerage that pollutes the river? Under the project, major interceptor sewerage lines have been laid along the river banks, which directly connect to the sewerage plants. These not only protect the river from pollution, but also diverts sewerage from 41 outlets of storm water and ensure the cleanliness of water throughout the year. What about the river's flood management system? The project is designed in a manner that reduces the effects of overflow by the construction of the retaining walls along the banks, creating a channel of the river. Besides preventing erosion and protecting the city from floods, the retaining walls have allowed the reclamation of large tracts of land which will be used for harmonious development of both social and commercial infrastructure. What do Ahmedabad and her people gain through this project? Creation of green spaces, a biodiversity park, gardens or even flower gardens or boulevards that facilitate recreation activities. Development of roads along the river bank to ease traffic congestion and reduce pollution. Development of commercial and retail spaces, which includes a total of 42 plots, which will be available for sale to build infrastructures with heights varying from 25 meters to 103 meters. Infrastructures developed here can take shape of various commercial properties like hotels, corporate houses, malls, etc. Development of an event ground and a world-class exhibition center for national and international exhibitions and events, as well as local public events and festivals. All these questions have been answered today. Today, the 11.5 kilometers walkway along the riverbank is the longest riverfront walkway in the world. Today, the project has successfully carried out India's biggest rehabilitation program. Today, the Sabarmati Riverfront has emerged as an avenue for new employment, business, educational and tourism opportunities. Today, this lifeline of Ahmedabad is heading towards becoming the lifeline of recreational activities in the city, with new recreational facilities like zipline, amphibian bus, floating restaurant, amusement park and Sabarmati River Darshan to be added shortly. Today, Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project is recognized as one of the world's 100 most innovative projects of urban rejuvenation. Today, based on the Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project, similar projects have been undertaken in Baroda, Surat, Chennai, Lucknow, Nasik, Pimpri Chinchwad and other cities of India. Today, accommodating the interests of all the stakeholders and by creating employment opportunities, the Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project has set an example of sustainable development and inclusive growth for the world. It is only a matter of time before Ahmedabad, India's most livable city, becomes the benchmark that every Indian city aspires to be. The Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project, an urban innovation.